Hi everybody, it's Gina Bell from East Coast Mommy, and I have a fantastic budget-friendly winter decor hacks and DIY video for you today. This is the perfect video for after Christmas. So let's get started. For the first DIY, I grabbed this wreath form from the dollar store. I love that it's 18 inches. It's nice and big. I also got some faux fur, a couple of tree ornaments, and some florals, all from the dollar store. My plan was to cover the wreath form in this faux fur ribbon from the dollar store. And what I did was figured out how much I needed to wrap all the way around. And once I was satisfied with that, I used that piece as a template to cut enough pieces to cover the entire wreath. Once all the pieces were cut, I wrapped them around the wreath and secured them with hot glue. I kept repeating the process until all of the wreath was covered. I love the coziness and look of this fake fur that I found at the dollar store, but if you're not able to find it, you could always use a thick yarn. And here is what it looks like when the wreath is entirely covered. At this point, you can embellish the wreath however you like. I found these adorable skate ornaments in a silver color at the dollar store, so I thought it would be cute to let them hang in the middle of the wreath. I took a piece of yarn and used hot glue to insert it into the top of the skate, and I did the same thing for the other skate and then tied it to the top of the wreath. You could leave the wreath as it is, or you could decorate the top with some florals. I found these sparkly silver picks at the dollar store. I cut some sprigs off and I glued them to the top. To make sure that the florals were really secure, I used lots of hot glue to keep them in place, and I also took a piece of silver ribbon and tied it around. I hung it with a piece of silver ribbon, which I secured with a little more glue, and that was it. You could also wrap a wreath form in yarn and embellish with bottle brush trees, or you could buy a wreath that's on clearance after Christmas and embellish with something that isn't too Christmassy. Next up is a super simple idea. I grabbed a couple of dollar store frames, some dollar store contact paper, and some super cute ornaments. I started by taking off the ribbon that looked like Christmas and covering it instead with a silver rope that I also got at the dollar store. I did the same thing for the deer ornament that I did for the bear. I took the frame apart and took the glass and covered it in contact paper. I just used it as a template, traced around, cut it, and peeled it off and stuck it on. I took my Cricut tool to smooth out the bubbles, but you could also use a credit card. And you don't have to worry about it too much because you're going to be placing an ornament on top. Once you get the contact paper on how you like it, you put the frame back together and you grab your ornaments. Because the ribbon around the neck made it so that the deer didn't lay flat, I took a little bit of ribbon and attached it to the back of the deer. And then when I applied the glue on top of both pieces of ribbon, it gave it a little bit of a 3D effect that I really liked, and it made it lie flat and secure. I did the same thing for the polar bear, and I liked that one was vertical and one was horizontal. And I think this is really cute, inexpensive winter artwork. What do you think? Next up is a great project where you can repurpose glassware you likely already had in your home. For Christmas, I made this little scene using a red truck ornament that I found at the grocery store, and I thought it'd be fun to turn it into a winter terrarium instead. I took out the truck and replaced it with a picture of a snowman, which I printed on photo paper. You can download these little snowmen on my blog, and I'll leave the link below. So I cut it out and I stuck it in. The bottom is Epsom salts, and the trees are just bottle brush trees, but I think this is super cute and it could not be more easy. This next DIY is really easy. It's a fun riser made from dollar store supplies, one of these dollar store vases, this dollar store pick, and a dollar store tray. And literally all you do is fill the vase with the sprigs from the pick or whatever you like that gives you a winter vibe. And then you put some hot glue around the top of the vase and put the tray on top. You could use a stronger glue if you want to make it permanent, but I used hot glue because my idea is that when I want to change it to something else, like Valentine's Day, I'll just pop off the tray and fill it with hearts or candy or something like that. But it's really cute for displaying seasonal decorative items or putting cookies on and serving for a movie night, or when you have guests after a day of sledding. What do you think? You could also set up a hot chocolate bar for kids with styrofoam cups decorated with Sharpies, or use a dollar store trifold to make this adorable one. If you like these winter projects, please give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.